Welcome to the Champions of Life podcast, where three orange-blooded Tennessee alums discuss how there's always next year.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another dangerous podcast. It's dangerous because they didn't give me a script. They're just letting me talk, and that is terrifying. So it's Champions of Life podcast, back again, where there's always next year. We're breaking down a tough but clutch win at what should be ranked Mississippi State, and looking ahead to the bye week, which we are guaranteed to not lose, and what's ahead for the rest of our schedule.
We could talk about some bad calls.
There's some bad calls.
Some time management. Some drop passes.
Well, just an overall disclaimer. People are human. They're susceptible to making some bad decisions. I think that referee giving a second chance on Chris's catch there for a beautiful we understand the concept. Guy goes flying down. His arm is moving in that general direction. But
can we just have at least some type of conversation when the ref on the other side of the field is the one that makes that call and the one that's right there doesn't blow his whistle? Can they at least talk about it?
There should be a meeting midfield amongst the officials and say, hey, I'm right here. You're all the way across the field. Is this your jurisdiction or not? I don't know how that works, but ultimately, in a perfect world, every coach for each level of competition in the game of football should be given hey, that was a bad call. I want you to go back and look at it. I feel like they kind of do it in the NBA right now, and it kind of works. But that one it probably wouldn't have been called back because they would have said, well, his hand moved and he fell and we can't. But it was clearly a bad call. And Brazel is having just a monster season. I mean, he's putting up huge numbers. He's outpacing what Hyatt did. That was an amazing catch. I just want to say the fourth down catch as we're going for the drive, the triple clutch. That was not a great ball, and he made a big-time catch. We would have dropped that in the years of woe. Well,
Kitzelman dropped two. Same type of pass, right, over the middle. And I know, again, those aren't great throws, but Brazel, he catches it, he sort of drops it, and he's got it. That was huge.
The good news is he had the separation from the defender already to compensate, whereas Kitzelman it's a lot of traffic, that's a hot ball, and it's not where it needs to be.
But also, Staley didn't have a great game, but his third down conversion, where he makes a great catch, doesn't go down, he fights for that extra yardage, turns upfield, gets the down. That was huge as well.
Dragging people. Like you were saying, Brazel, great year. He was added to I can't even pronounce this guy's name. It's an award for the best receiver. That's all you need to know.
Bolitnikov. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Bolitnikov, yeah.
Which we only have one in the history of the program.
Yeah.
And who was that?
Jalen Hyatt.
He's still running.
Did you all realize as the game was going on that we had more rushing yards than they did?
Did not feel that way.
Nope.
It did not.
Did not feel that way.
That shocked me when I heard that.
No.
Into the game, great poise by our quarterback. I feel like he led the team well for a game-tying drive. Love that he punched it in. And again, Brazel made big plays. I think that there's some fair post-game analysis as to how we got to where we were. I think it's been widely criticized already. I understand our coach's decision to let the clock run down before we cross midfield. If we get a field goal, they're not getting the ball back. If we don't do anything, they're not getting the ball. Great strategy, love it. But I think he would take some of those plays back, especially the first down run, which was the right call. You just get the first down on 3rd and 1. Maybe you got 2 timeouts, just burn one right there.
Right. That's the difference.
And I'm hoping that we'll take some things from this game and learn from it and get better. That's the hope.
I was going to go some non-football cowbell stuff. It was annoying, but
well, we definitely need to hit that. But I was just going to say, I don't know that he will learn from it because a similar thing happened at the end of the first half.
Right.
We go into halftime with a timeout in our back pocket. Like,
Yeah.
What's I don't understand that gameplay. So
Or at least get somebody in the box, a coach, or a 12-year-old with a PlayStation controller, because they know what to do. Just having somebody in his ear that can say, we got to go.
Call time.
Kill it.
Right.
Those are things that can cost you the game, especially as we go on to play powerhouses like Alabama and Vanderbilt.
oof.
Vandy. Adding
Okay.
Vandy in there now.
Alabama Vanderbilt this weekend will be interesting. What about the handbells? Oh, sorry, cowbells.
I
Just
mean,
kidding.
They were pretty. I mean, I had to put on mute most of the game.
Mm.
Did not really have the sound on at all. It was also bothering. My kids were like, "What is that sound? We can't listen to that." So just put it on mute. I don't know how they have hearing left after a full game. It's miserable, but they love it. So I'm glad. Hey, it's what they've got. They've got their thing. We've got our woo, which we're not getting rid of, but
Big woo guys.
they got their cowbells.
I'm over the cowbells, and it was just one game.
Hmm.
And their massive cowbell that they have on the sideline that they sign, I thought that was pretty lame.
It's like the vuvuzelas. Remember
Yeah.
that loud? It bothered everybody in the World Cup
Mm-hmm.
about 15 years ago, 16 years ago.
I did find it interesting. I read up on it after the game. They are not allowed to have the cowbells unless they cease ringing the bells once the center is over the ball. And so it sounded like almost like ESPN was altering on the broadcast, but they collectively, as a group of people, have all agreed they won't ring the bell once the center gets over the ball.
I noticed that too, and I figured it was something with the sound.
They have like a sign up on the Jumbotron that says ring, and then whenever he gets on the ball, it's like stop. And like
Interesting.
for the most part, you can tell like everybody
you
kind
can.
of cuts it out. But they banned them like 10 or 11 years ago and gave them conditional.
Sounds like they're piping it back in.
They might
to the
be.
stadium.
They
And then
might
maybe
be.
hit an off button.
We've been accused of doing that.
Yeah.
Here's a question. Would you rather have the name Fozzie or Fluff?
Probably Fozzie.
Fozzie? Is there a reason behind that?
It's close to the Fonz. Fozzie.
Mhm.
Okay.
Fonz.
All right.
Fozzie Bear.
Yeah.
He's a likable guy.
I thought it was Fuzzy, but
It's Fozzie.
It's Fozzie.
it's Fozzie. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I can get you one of those hats.
No.
So one of the announcers, his name was Fozzie.
Mm.
And then, the game starts and their running back is Fluff.
Yep.
And I just thought, what is happening?
If you ran as well and just an absolute
yeah.
machine like Fluff, then I'm okay being called Fluff.
Call me whatever you want. Yeah.
But just in general, not being a running back.
Yeah, just being a normal guy.
Yeah,
I'd rather
not
be
Fluff.
Fozzie. Yeah. Fluff feels too close to a word you would use to describe passing gas.
Oh, that's a Bluey
Is it?
reference.
Yeah.
Right?
Dad fluffed.
Yeah,
I
think
can see
that's-
that.
Also, my kids, when they heard of his name, they thought of Cars. I am a fluffy cloud. You know how
Ooh, yeah, Lightning
Queen.
Yeah,
When he's sleeping, I am a fluffy, right?
yeah. It's that's okay. Too
Okay.
far. This is another podcast. It's Cars 3, and that's Cruz Ramirez. She's giving like positive reinforcement. It's the
Yes.
mental aspect of the training.
Yeah.
I'm a fluffy cloud.
Yes.
Yeah. That guy struggled with anxiety.
Wow.
I watched it
We
recently.
cover Bluey,
I have a-
Cars 3.
I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old.
Maybe we'll do a cartoon podcast episode or something.
Well, first of all, it's animation.
Whatever.
These are not. This is Disney Pixar, lady. There's no cartoons.
Okay, so how do we feel coming out of Mississippi State, headed into a bye week, and then getting Arkansas?
I feel a lot better that we pulled out the win. And again, we complain sometimes about running the ball up the middle, which is warranted. But handing the ball off to Bishop, first play of, great execution. We love it. We won. And
It
then
worked.
defense, shout out to the defense. That's the unit that's going to bring us home. I still have some scar tissue from the way that we played. We didn't play great. We didn't play clean. Didn't feel like we were motivated at Mississippi State. I think, it's hard to play on the road in the SEC. So moving forward to Arkansas, I feel like they're going to come out ready to play. They'll be back at home. It did not affect our goals last year to lose to them, but I think that they will want to come back and redeem themselves. And I think Arkansas is going to be fired up for a new coach and feeling good, or they're going to be in turmoil and just continue to spiral. So one of the two.
Yeah, I'm feeling good going into it. He's an offensive-minded guy. He'll probably throw up a couple points, but I think we'll take them. I think we'll have 2 weeks to clean up a lot of these issues you're talking about. And hopefully Josh Heupel has learned. I think this is great going into the stretch we're getting ready to go into with Alabama and Vanderbilt coming up. But I'm feeling fine. I'm not worried about it. Maybe I should be, but I'm not worried.
Yeah, I guess. I feel okay coming out of the game. Joey continues to lead the SEC, most yards, most touchdown. And he would have had more if there weren't pass interference call that wasn't there and then a key drop. But defensively, we sacked Chapin, 5 times? Arion Carter played out of his mind, Tyree West, Joseph. For the times that we couldn't ever stop the run or we couldn't get off the field on 3rd down, I'm like, yeah, but we did this. So that it's good and bad.
Fake punts.
Oh, the fake punt. Oh, my goodness. Yes.
I thought the game was over.
Same.
But
we came back from it. We came back from a fake punt. We came back going into overtime on, being away from Neyland. So that was huge. All right, so we feel okay.
Disclaimer, the quarterback, Green, he's really good.
Yeah.
Does not have great games sometimes, but I feel like he's got the potential to take over a game any given time, which he did against us last year, and he's done a couple games. But I think collectively as a team, they're not near as good as Tennessee.
Mm-hmm. And what you mentioned, our linemen getting after their quarterback, it was explosive. It's been a while since I've seen somebody go around the end like that and just push him out. Didn't even have time to put his hand out to him, and he was already to the quarterback.
Yeah.
We have to do that. I can't sit back.
Joseph has been spectacular this season. He's the next great defensive lineman.
Pierce.
Yep.
Well, anything else for this one? We're going to wrap it up. You got any stories for us, Bobby?
Oh, I got plenty of stories. It just depends what category you want it to come from.
Something around your time at UT,
Give us an athlete story.
Yeah.
Athlete story. I've had my heart broken a couple times by Tennessee athletes. Just Casey Clausen ignored me one time for an autograph. I was just a little kid, but he had a walking boot on. We were at a basketball game. I give him the benefit of it, but he said, "Let me get down here and I'll sign it." And he just walked away from me. And
Oh, wow. That was...
hurt my feelings. Iceman.
So he said he was going to do it.
Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, let me get down here." And I was like, "Yeah, you got a walking boot
He
on.
just
Take your
played you.
time." And then he just ghosted me. I was complaining last podcast about the fan experience getting into the game at Georgia. I will say, as a senior in high school, I was part of my school fundraising for our team. I sold programs before the game, and I had to sell so many programs before I could go back. And this was back before smartphones, everybody. We had physical print that you could hold and touch. So anyways, I'm selling these programs. I can't sell them. The guys that are on the sidewalk with an actual stand, they're screaming at me, "Get out of here, it's our territory." I'm like, "I'm just a kid. I'm not getting paid. I'm just trying to do my, okay, I'm sorry. Please don't yell at me anymore." And kickoff is about to start. I still don't have them all sold. Luckily, I had a ticket to the game, and I make it into the tunnel, and I sell the last couple right before kickoff. I should have been doing that the whole time. Anyways, my parents are not sports people. They came to, I think both my parents have come to 2 games in their entire lives, and they were at this game, and we got great tickets that were on the 40, 20 rows up, and I finally get there. I've been here all morning on campus, finally sell all my programs, get down to my seat, and this is, look the year up, this is 2006, I believe, and Jason Campbell, Cadillac Williams, and Ronnie Brown Auburn are an absolute undefeated machine, and they destroy us within the first 8 minutes of the game. And my parents said, "All right, get your stuff, we're leaving." It was the worst game I've ever been to. That or the LSU game where me and my buddy sat in the rain for 3 quarters. You couldn't even see the ball. But we did it to show our next coach, whoever it was after Butch got fired, that we were a dedicated fan base.
You were a true ball for life.
Thank you.
You were future champions of life.
You weren't at that moment.
I was
but in the
already
future.
looking ahead to next year.
Freshman year, speech class, business speech class at UT. I'm in there with Turk McBride. Remember him? He was incredible. We had to give a speech, an informational speech to the rest of the class and teach them something. And of course, his subject was how to properly tackle. And he needed a dummy, which was me. He's like, "Hey Joe, you want to come up here and show him?" And he was going through the motions very slow. He's like, "Here's how you lower your shoulder. Here's how you hit, and here's how you pull the legs up. So you take them off their feet and you drive them into the ground." He did it so slow, but he doesn't know his own strength. So he does like that to me, and I'm on my back in 2 seconds, and my elbow slams on the ground and like starts to bleed. He felt bad about it, but he was so strong. Turk, if you're listening to this, we'd love to interview you. Love to talk about freshman year, how you taught me how to tackle. I really appreciate that. That was pretty incredible. That's my claim to fame. Turk McBride tackled me for an A in class.
I don't know what the terms are, but you may have a lawsuit on your hands.
No.
Yeah, really?
No, I'm not. No, him and his brother, I think, played in the NFL. He was an awesome guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really cool.
You got battle scars.
Yeah. I got a star right here in my elbow.
I have a couple, but we'll save them for future podcasts. We'll tease it.
Way to go.
Yeah. And I'll have to decide if I'm going to name drop because I have a big name in there.
Ooh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Peyton, if you're listening.
Oh, Rick Barnes. Hey, I know we're running out of time here, but
More
Rick Barnes
recruits.
just signed his first 2026 recruit.
Let's go.
Ralph Scott, 4-star. Maybe he can become a 5-star in the next
Okay.
year.
Come on, Ralph. VFL.
Whatever it takes to beat Stephen Pearl at Auburn. Well, we
That's
got to
right.
do it.
That's right.
Will we find a way?
All right. This is Champions of Life podcast. We're RNS Logistics. Reach out if you have any logistical needs.
And we woo.
Woo.